Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to Jazz Cause audience in the US. Good afternoon to you on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today's the 6th of Jan. And I am so looking forward to meeting you all. I am your support coach for clients experiencing domestic violence. And I am so honored and pleased to be on Jazz Cause platform. I'm just trying to fix this. Much better. I am so glad and honored and happy and enthused about being chosen by Jazz Core. Jazz Core's to be her coach or to coach on her platform for a year. What a great honor. I am so pleased. I was not expecting that to happen in 2019, but what a great start. Great project, and I am so looking forward to helping you, assisting you, answering all your questions, and just looking forward to getting to know Jazz Course audience and speaking to hopefully lots of people, and I would love to share my experience with you. My name is Angela Spragg, Angela B. Spragg. I am from the UK, and I would love to share my findings, share my experience, and how I have coped and recovered from a coercive violence, which is emotional abuse, emotional domestic abuse. So if you know anybody, actually the figures are quite phenomenal. In the US, it's 1 in 3 person have experienced domestic violence. In the UK, it's 1 in 4. So the cause is very common. This is not rare. This is not something, it happens only to certain type of people. Being a female, you're more prone to this exposure, you're more vulnerable, you have more to lose. So women are affected by it in so many different ways, and it can really break you and affect you mentally and physically. And there are so many things I would like to share. So why did I choose to say yes to Jazz Core? You can't say no to her, can you? My reasons for collaboration. Really, one of the 4 reasons is when we discussed with Jazz Core about this new project, we understood that it was time that we collaborated, women and men together, really to share experience, to increase exposure to a wider audience. We needed to help more. We needed to help more people. See, one of the things I started to do last year I did a lot of training on safeguarding where children are concerned, where adults are concerned, where males are concerned, and females, and how they are safely housed, and the learning the whole process, the chain process from zero to the whole journey. And I started to volunteer, but I found that it wasn't effective just helping one individual at a time, because really you're like a coach, you're just coaching one person, and you could be there for a year and nothing might have changed. So I thought, actually, I can still carry on doing that, but I want the same message to reach the wider audience, because this is a global issue. This isn't something that happens just in the third world or in the Western world. This happens everywhere. This just doesn't happen to women who are not educated. Actually, you'll be very surprised that women in very high position in their careers, very financially independent, and they also have experienced domestic violence to a degree that really will shock you. And so it was a good idea to to be invited by Jazz to increase this information so we can reach out to more people and assist. Because really, what is life about? Life is about helping our fellow human beings, helping others to live more peacefully, live in harmony, live abundantly, live fully, and to manage well. The only way you can live fully and live happily if you can manage your life properly and have a sound mindset and a sound anxiety-free life. And you will be surprised, no matter how independent you are, how educated you may be, you could go through extreme situations, and domestic violence is one of the extreme situations a human being can experience, and it really has a lasting effect. And this is what we want to share with you and help you how I have recovered, how so many people are experiencing that journey, and some unfortunately do not have a good result. So we want to reach the wider audience. And we wanted to help more people. So by joining forces with people like Jazz, we know that we can help more people because our information will reach more people out there. Okay? The other reason is, why do we choose Jazz? There are so many coaches out there. You will find that there are so many well-established network marketers out there. They are on your Facebooks, on YouTubes, and they are connected to like thousands, if not millions of people, but they never share. They will never allow you to come on their platform for a year and share happily your information and share their audience, just you and the audience. Nobody's going to lend you the audience for a year. Jazz is crazy. That's why I love her. I love Jazz. It was just so wonderful. Nobody has asked me ever to do this. To come on, join on her platform, collaborate, so we can reach out to more people, and so we can help more people. And I just I couldn't say no, really. So I was very glad. My mobile is moving again. I was very glad to have said yes to Jazz, and I am so looking forward to working with her. And Jazz is a person who has been an online and offline friend for 2 years. She's done so many lives. She has learned so much about technology, social media platforms, and her information is so valuable. Her teaching is congruent, and there is a trust there. I love the fact I can trust Jazz with the project ideas, and they won't be stolen, because you can't trust just everybody. So I am so glad for that reason also. So you might say why I'm passionate about this particular topic, because it's a horrid topic. Nobody wants to. There are a lot of people I know, they would rather not deal with that subject. It's very hard subject, very challenging subject, because some of the things you see, it's the vulnerables who suffer, children suffer, your domestic atmosphere is so acidic, your pets suffer, if you've got cats and dogs, they may also suffer domestic abuse. There are so many things to learn from this. So why am I passionate about this? Because I'll tell you why. I have always been very, very independent. I am independent career person, and I have witnessed this domestic abuse happening in other people's lives. And it's always, even through my childhood, I have seen the way the woman was spoken to. And women are more vulnerable, they have more to lose. And being a woman, I've noticed how women are treated by certain people, and not necessarily just the partners, by the way. And it's the sort of thing you just sweep it at the back of your mind, and you think it happens to them because if they paid more attention to education, and if they completed their careers well, if they had done well in life as we understand it, as we understand it to be the norm, they wouldn't put up with this. They're putting up with this because they haven't got a choice. And we can't get involved in anybody's business because it's just not acceptable. So you kind of learn to just shift it right to the back of your head, and because this is never going to happen to you. And considering how independent I am, yep, I suffered that too. And you just have no idea how you get trapped and how difficult it is to come out and be victorious. It is the most challenging path you will endure. So I would very much love to help and give you guidance and coach you to deal with challenging circumstances. And the key is to be organized. You have to, if you want to achieve anything, you need to focus. And if you want to get out of your challenging circumstances, you have to focus, plan and organize. And I love to share various topics I have. We will be posting our 2 monthly schedules. So you will have every week, you'll know Thursday is my day. Thursday we will be talking about domestic violence. I may on particular topic give you extra live if I have the time, if there is a demand for it, and we will discuss more every Thursday. So because being in the UK, I am 6 hours, there's a 6 hours difference, so I can't give you a definite time because of my full-time job. Also, I can't give you a definite time that on this day, on Thursday, I'll be available at such and such time. So for that reason, we will be posting 2 months schedule in advance, so you will know 2 months ahead what time we are coming live to you, what we will be talking about. So feel free to contact us, feel free to ask any questions. And I do have a clearance for from the UK police. Anybody who's working with vulnerables, with children, with women or men suffering from domestic abuse, they have to go through DBS checks, which is data barring systems. I think that's what it stands for. I do have that. I will show that online on Thursday from next week. Yes, we launch on Monday. So on Thursday I will be speaking to you, and I'll show you my certificate. The individuals who do coaching, who do volunteering work with vulnerables for safeguarding, they go through advanced police checks. So I have that also. So please speak about anything you wish, privately, openly, while I'm doing the live, and I would love to just share everything I have learned in my 10-year journey. I'm just looking forward to working with you all. So I think I have covered everything. I lastly actually want to offer my gratitude to Jazz for finding me worthy to speak on her platform. She's such a great coach, and she will be assisting us and coaching us too. So make sure we are behaving ourselves and doing what she wants us to do properly, and looking after her clients, looking after her audience. So I am so looking forward to working with you all. So please, if you know somebody who's suffering in the journey, when I'm sharing information, just ask them to contact me on the lives or join our group, because it's the most difficult subjects to talk about. You just can't even talk sometimes with your friends or family. It's very, very difficult. So Jazz will be posting so much different information on our group. Invite your friends, let's work together, let's learn from each other, and I am so looking forward to the new journey with Jazz Core on her platform. Thank you, Jazz, so much for selecting me as one of your coach to help people who are experiencing or who have experienced domestic violence. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.